For the respondent, let me say.
You are for the
Respondent, madam.
respondent?
Petition.
Yes, sir.
I appeal for the respondent numbers 5 and 7.
Chinakuri coal mining matter, Lordship. Chinakuri 3 coal mining.
Yes.
Lordship, that your Lordship was pleased to direct them to file an affidavit disclosing the fact whether it is closed or not. Now,
Yes.
affidavit has come, Lordship.
Millard, may I file the affidavit?
Yes.
In the view of this affidavit, Lordship,
For the
Jack Millard, because he is the authority, Millard.
proposed
Millard, I have given.
now you've separated? Oh, separate.
I have two fold of submission, Lordship. Then your Lordship passes an order, whatever your Lordship. So you kindly come to page 2 of the affidavit submitted by my learned friend. Your Lordship was of the view that they will come up with an affidavit stating that whether it is operational or not. Paragraph 3 it says it's stated as stated by the petitioner that as per guidelines of the Ministry of Coal and tender was issued for reopening, development and operation of Chinakuri UG discontinued coal mine on revenue sharing basis, but the petitioner has referred only point number 6 of the said order. In fact, the high-level committee formed by Niti Aayog has duly recommended that Coal India may consider the outsourcing of non-operational and loss-making mines through open bidding process on revenue sharing basis, as already has been undertaken by the Ministry of Petroleum for outsourcing the well fields of ONGC for the mines which have been discontinued but have sufficient mineable reserves at suitable depths. Steps should be taken to extract deeper reserves. Now, Lordship, this they themselves also says that 6 was there and we have referred 6. Rest of them are not part of this document. Now, Lordship, I have not challenged the policy of the state regarding this. I said they are not working within the parameters framed by them. Now, Lordship, kindly come to paragraph 4. I state that Chinakuri 3 mine is a loss-making mine. The purpose of this document was to hand over the mines to MODs, those mines which were non-operational, which were abandoned, and which are closed. Now, Lordship, I was looking for the meaning of abandoned, discontinued, and closed mines in terms of their own memo. So, Lordship, kindly refer to the memo dated 28 October 2022.
May I get a copy? আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে আপনি পড়ে দিন
My lord, it says the categorization of the non-operational mines. Now, what is the play here? Discontinued mines means such working in the mine as have been discontinued for a reason and there are inaccessible or rendered inaccessible but are likely to be worked again. These mines can be reopened as per provision of such and such. This is not a case of discontinued mine. This mine was continuing. Even their document says so. Abandoned mines, this is also not applicable here. But closed mines, it says the closed mines are those mines for which the owner, agent, manager has submitted notice for closure in prescribed format under CMR 2017 Regulation 5 to the Chief Inspector of the Mines, Regional Inspector of District Magistrate, and has also obtained the mine closure certificate from the Coal Controller. However, prior to implementation of the Mine Closure Guidelines 2009, closed mines may be considered as those mines for which the owner of the mine has already submitted a notice to the Chief Inspector of Mines, Regional Inspector, and District Magistrate. Lordship, in my humble submission, Lordship, I submit that this was a case of, it is not a case of closure. If it was a case of closure, they wouldn't have transferred all the employees. They would have taken the route of this by closing the mine. So, Lordship, this is the state. Their affidavit clearly says that mine was operational till October in terms of production. Kindly come to page 33. This is the Delhi production report. Lordship, kindly refer to the this coal UG department. This actual was given, target was 0, actual was given. And Lordship, this becomes totally nil afterwards, since November.
Mhm.
November onwards,
24th October 2020.
24th October onwards,
2024.
there was no production in terms of the extraction of the coal. And they issued the notice of transfer. So, Lordship, what was my case was, this is not the direct way which they could have done. I know your Lordship's constraint to interfere with the policy, but they should do it within the parameters of the their own policy which is framed. Because of that, I cannot challenge the transfer. And number two, Lordship, since we are the workmen, let it be disposed of the guidelines direction that we can avail the other routes regard to protect our own rights as the employees. These two are the twofold submission, Lordship, I can make. Then your Lordship may pass the.
What is the other route of protecting your right? They say they are not throwing you out. They will transfer. They have
Everything would be protected.
Already done.
already
Everyone
done.
is protected. Everyone has accepted it. They have gone. Millard Chinakuri Millard 3 Millard seam is situated within Millard Chinakuri 1 and Chinakuri 2. Millard 3 seam is in between. Millard there is Millard a guideline Millard is issued by the authority DGMDS Millard, which says Millard that Millard for the purpose of vertical seam Millard, the entire seam is to be given because it has to be cut Millard, like it's a layer of a cake Millard. First layer, second layer, third layer. If it is not vertically given Millard, there are safety issues. I have the regulation, I'll cite it. So Millard Chinakuri 1, which has the best seam Millard in Millard entire Asia Millard. That is the natural resource Millard which has to be taken out. That's similar ECL Millard things Millard they have to take out because Lordship knows there was Coal Nationalization Act 1971 that has been Millard diluted by the Act of 2018. That Millard, it's the minds of ECL. They can do it as they like. There is no policy there. These are Millard government orders they are showing Millard. Now Millard, because I have to take out that high Millard quality of coal, which is Chinakuri 1 Millard, which is in the bottom Millard, and Chinakuri 2, which is on the top, and this fall in between Millard. These two are two discontinued mines. So as per the guidelines of the mining guidelines Millard, the vertical seam entire 3 has to be given to one contractor. So Millard, he has to take it out because the safety norms in and Millard, giving Millard the seam on a horizontal norms is not permissible under the Act. So for Millard, my learned friends, Locus. So far as the learned friends Locus is concerned, Millard, he is an ex-employee. Millard, he has ex-employee. Millard,
Not an employee.
2 are ex-employee. Number 3 is an outsider. They are occupying the quarter of ECL. Eviction proceedings are there.
Has to be done in accordance with.
Please. I did not interrupt you, so I never do that. Now, Millard, kindly Millard takes they are ex-employees. So far as the employees are concerned, there are 500 odd employees. The employment clause says I have to transfer them. They cannot challenge the transfer, despite some issues. So Millard, I considered that and gave him posting to all the mines. It are not Millard the employees are Millard without their livelihood. So far as 28, they're sleeping employees. They do not come. When they come and approach us, I'll take appropriate steps, Millard. Why in this late hours, Millard, when Millard the tender is of 2002, Millard, there should be interjection today. 22, Millard, there should be interjection today, Millard. Millard, I am led by Mr. Mukherjee, Millard. He may have something to add.
Madam Millard, I just very briefly, Millard, just 2 minutes, Your Lordship, give me. Millard, the persons who have filed, Millard, which is very important, Millard, because after all, the writ jurisdiction, Millard, is an equitable jurisdiction. Persons who have filed, Millard, 2 of them are ex-employees. 1, Millard, is an outsider. All 3 in possession of Millard, the Millard staff quarters, who Millard have Millard are staying on, and Millard, while Millard proceedings are pending against them. Millard, they Millard really do not have any locus at all. Second, Millard, 502 employees. Millard, 479 have Millard left and Millard joined Millard wherever they were asked to. The balance Millard, 23. The balance 23 Millard have Millard are long absentees. Millard, they are Millard absent quite often. They have not come forward and Millard made any grievance. But Millard, they continue to be employees. So Millard, there is no right of theirs, Millard, which has been affected. And third, which is very important here, as on date, Millard, there is no production at the mine. We've given Millard the details. There is no production, and importantly, my lord, here, my lord, for 3 of the mines in the group, my lord, the seams overlap. So if there cannot be a vertical partition, my lord, horizontally, my lord, there cannot be, my lord, just, my lord, being given, my lord, in, my lord, pieces. Because that is, my lord, a safety hazard covered, my lord, by the regulations.
I have the regulation.
My lord, I have the regulations. It's quoted there, my lord, in our affidavit. So, my lord,
Please
there's
come.
no question of any, my lord, orders.
The report filed on behalf of
My submission, Lordship, that closure is not, it is not the closure in terms of that.
the respondent numbers 5 and 7. Stop. The report mentions that Chinakuri 3 mine is a loss-making mine and has failed to achieve the target production. The respondent authority is taking steps in accordance with the revenue sharing model through the public sector participation for the development of the said mine. Stop. Service of all the employees of the mine has been protected. Stop. None of the employees raised any objection. Stop. Paragraph. The locus standi of the petitioners in moving the instant writ petition has been challenged. Stop. It has been submitted that 2 of the petitioners are ex-employees and 1 is an outsider. Stop. The petitioners are in occupation of staff quarters and proceedings against them are pending. Stop. To stall the proceeding, to stall the said proceeding, the instant writ petition has been filed. Stop. The learned advocate for the petitioners insist that the authority is not taking steps in accordance with the revenue sharing model. Stop. Paragraph. Upon hearing the parties, the court is not convinced with the locus standi of the petitioners in moving the instant writ petition. Stop. The employees of the company did not raise any objection, and accordingly, any objection on the part of an outsider cannot be accepted. The writ petition fails and is hereby dismissed.